now with summer's best bites. All summer long, we are asking some of our favorite chefs to come in and cook some of their favorite dishes. Today, we're making filet mignon with chef and partner of the acclaimed Maple and Ash restaurants, Danny Grant. Welcome.
So great to be here. Thank you so much.
Absolutely great to see you. Okay, so filet mignon always feels very fancy, but it's relatively easy to make, right? And by the way, my husband is all ears right now at home. He's going to tell me there's no excuse.
I'll be getting all the tips.
Exactly. So walk us through the steps to make the perfect steak.
Yes, absolutely. So a filet does sound fancy.
It does.
It is something that you get at a restaurant, but with a few tricks that you can make it perfect at home.
Okay.
One of the biggest steps is taking it out of the cooler to let it get to temp so it's not super cold.
Okay.
And then secondly, you want to make sure you season it. And you got to be very liberal with the seasoning. So if you want to get going with the salt, I'll go with the pepper.
Salt bag.
And yeah, you go a little bit like that.
You got to do way more than that, Stephanie. Way more salt than you think.
You should cover that thing.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
there you go.
Salt. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
That's how you get that crust when it sears on the griddle there.
True.
Exactly.
Okay.
See,
Can you tell I haven't made one before?
Yeah, no, you're a pro over here. This is looking great.
And what about this? This is pepper.
Yeah, but I'm using the cracked pepper.
You're using that. Okay, let's do that.
We like the flavor out of that pepper.
Okay.
And we always want to make sure we season both sides. Just really penetrate.
I like to season the pan as well. Is that a nice
That's a way to do it for sure.
Okay, Chef Will.
Nice.
He knows what he's doing over there.
I know how to cook like 3 things, and this is one of them.
So one of the things when you're cooking a little bit of a leaner piece of meat, like a filet mignon, is you would want to add a little bit of fat to the pan.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, because otherwise it won't get that crust.
Oh,
The crust is what you get at the restaurant. That's like, oh man, this is special.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to achieve here today.
Okay, I feel that seasoning.
So you put it on the grill for about how long per side?
You'll be in about 5 to 6 minutes with a piece of meat like this.
Okay.
And then it's really important after it comes off the grill that you're able to let it rest. And you have an opportunity at that point to add a little bit more flavor. And I'll show you a trick that I keep in my pantry all the time at home to really add that extra flavor.
What is the trick?
Okay, let's see.
It's called hearth oil.
Hearth oil.
Yes.
What does it do?
So it makes everything better.
That was my question.
It sounds healthier too.
It is healthy because a lot of places would use butter at that point, and we're using just really beautiful olive oil to be able to enhance the meat. But before we get going onto that, we just season a little bit of these peppers.
Okay.
And these, at the restaurant Maricela in Santa Barbara, we just opened it. It's at the Ritz Picara. It is stunning and beautiful. And we use these heirloom Jimmy Nardello peppers, which are incredibly sweet and delicious. But these little cuties you find at the grocery store work perfectly fine, and you'll be amazed on what they do on your plate.
So are we making the hearth oil here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
over here.
Tell us how to make
Come
this
on,
hearth oil.
you can do this
What do I
all by
need to
yourself.
do?
You can make
Yeah,
it?
you just put a little bit of
think it'll
olive
look
oil in there.
Okay.
We got chili flakes.
Yes.
Yep, garlic.
Nice.
Yeah, you're doing
I'm being judged this whole
You're
time.
doing great.
Thank you.
Yep,
How
we
much
got
of
oregano.
this olive oil are you throwing in there?
Oh, not all that one.
Oh, I love olive
Thyme,
oil.
and then this salt, we don't need to be so generous here. We just do a little bit of salt there.
Okay.
And now this hearth oil, you'll be able to kind of just gently put over the steak.
Oh.
And
Are you doing that while it's on the
Yes.
grill? Okay,
Oh,
while
yeah.
it's on the grill.
Whether it's on the grill, it comes off, and like dancing this on top of the peppers.
Beautiful.
This is a hack for you guys at home that you'll be able to use on vegetables, shrimp, fish.
So it's like a dressing marinade in real time.
Exactly.
Type of thing.
And you could put it in the refrigerator afterwards, save it for
100%.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll
happens
find yourselves
next?
putting it on everything.
How long do you let the meat rest?
So a cut of meat like that, I'd let it rest for about half the amount of time it cooks for.
Okay.
That's a kind of good rule of thumb.
Remind us how long the fillets cooked for?
Those are cooking for roughly 10 minutes. So we
Okay,
want
so
about
half of 10,
yeah.
Rebecca?
10 minutes.
5.
Yeah, you guys, we're doing math already in the morning. This is great, guys. I'm proud of all of us. And then one of the garnishes we like to serve with this, it's called a garlic puree. And it's really just garlic, a little bit of olive oil. We put ice water in there just to make sure it doesn't get too warm when it's pureeing. And then we just turn it on, pulse it, and puree it. And garlic and steak are two things, they're matched, made in heaven.
Yes.
Is what you just did on the steak that's in front of me right now?
Okay,
That's what
Steph.
you're
My
tasting.
plate's over there.
Yeah, you're get in there.
Yes. Lunch in the studio. I love it. And you have restaurants all over the country.
Yes, we do.
And you mentioned one earlier. Is that the new one in California?
Yes,
Tell
so
us about it.
Maricela, we just opened in Santa Barbara, and it is stunning. It's in the Ritz Picara. It's overlooking the bluffs. It's stunning. We spent time opening out there, and I could have stayed there for a lot longer.
Amazing, beautiful view, good food as well.
Oh, all the things.
This is excellent,
It's a
Chef.
taste of the Amalfi
My
Coast.
fork's over there.
I'm
gotcha.
sorry, hon. You know what's funny?
Thank you.
I was able to enjoy your meal on GMA this morning.
That's right.
This is similar but completely different, and I love them both.
You've fed us breakfast and lunch.
I got you guys covered today.
You are
and then the
welcome
hearth oil,
anytime.
guys, you can just finish right on top when you
sorry.
serve
Even
your
more.
plate.
Gorgeous, colorful. I love it. Thank you so much.
Hit me
Absolutely.
with a little hearth
I
oil
got
before
you.
we go to break. Thank you
You
so
can
much.
get these recipes on GoodMorningAmerica.com. This is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Come back
Right back.
anytime. We'll be right back.
Thank you, guys.
It's so good.
Yeah.